Hello guys, welcome back to the Lovin Abu Dhabi show. My name is Lina.
And I'm Rahila.
And we are back with new interesting stories for the day. By the way, talking about interesting stuff, did you know that today is World Mango Day?
Ooh.
I love that. I
love
mangoes.
that. Do you know about those mango ice creams that had gone viral?
Oh yeah, I've seen. Have you tried them?
No, have you?
No. Or maybe yes, I don't remember.
Oh, no, I haven't tried them because I feel like the texture is a bit different for an ice cream.
Okay, while we have this discussion, guys, I want you to write us where do you get the best mangoes? Which countries, which shop? We love seeing your, like little tips and tricks, right? And we are live now on Instagram, so feel free to comment and we're gonna read your comments live and respond to them. So one thing about my relationships with mangoes,
Tell me.
I love fresh mangoes, but I don't like anything like
Mango flavored.
kinda, yeah, like yogurts, no.
Oh, okay.
Ice cream, probably not.
Okay.
Sorbet, okay-ish, because it's like, it's more like natural than like anything else.
I'm a bit different in that case. Like, I don't necessarily eat mango, but I love mango juice. Like, on a day I'm feeling so like dehydrated or like I need something cold, mango juice. Like, I genuinely crave mango juice. And I don't think so you'd know this, and I don't know if it still exists, but back in the day when I was young, there was this mango juice that came in a bottle. It had a green lid and a green cover, and that mango juice was so different from the rest of them and it tasted so good, but I haven't seen it in store anymore.
Okay, I'm not a big fan of mango juice because it kind of feels like puree to me. So
No
like
way.
you need to mix it with water to make it like more like, I don't know, liquid. But generally I just eat like straight fresh mangoes. I don't know about like juice and stuff. I'm weird. People,
I
don't
just
judge me,
like
please.
juice. Have you
Yeah.
tried those juice with pulp?
No, but I guess I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Guys, do you like pulp in your juice? Please let us know. Okay.
Yeah.
And we have someone, Fiza, says that Pakistani mangoes from supermarket in Ajman and otherwise many supermarkets in Dubai and Sharjah, especially the Pakistani marts. We have a Pakistani colleague who is just behind all of this scene that you see right now, and he's also from Pakistan. And
Do you agree with them?
Yes.
I agree too.
100%.
Even my family, they're a huge fan of Pakistani mangoes.
Yes. And he said that Pakistani mangoes are the best, so we're gonna have a treat inshallah soon and then we will let you know like how Pakistani mangoes feel. But I honestly have heard so much about Pakistani mangoes that I'm super excited to try them, right?
Yep.
Okay guys, since we all have you here with us now, we shall start with the stories.
Okay. So the first story is that Indian passport services in the UAE will be handled by AlHind Tours and Travels. So from today, Indian consular services in the UAE will be handled by AlHind Tours and Travels and will no longer available at the Indian Embassy in Abu Dhabi or consulate in Dubai. Passport, visa, attestation and other consular services will be available through 16 Indian consular application centers. AlHind will charge an 90 dirham service fee including VAT in addition to the Government of India fees. Appointment must be booked online via consular
Through their website,
yeah,
basically.
basically through their website, and the slots are open daily at 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. This is like such good news after like everything that's been going on back and forth for so many days. Now that it's being handled by AlHind Tours, it's such good news for Indians and like people who have Indian passports. So
I honestly, I saw this story last night and I honestly wasn't sure what exactly this means because I'm not Indian. I don't know like what it means exactly for like, for everyone, for my Indian fellows. But the thing is that, so basically before the process of applying for like, any passport services was like a bit like complicated. Like there was no like, like specific appointments that you can take. So you just need to come early in the morning and hope that you will get in. But now, thank God, it's structured and people have, you know, like opportunity to get like specific times, specific slots, and I feel like it makes life easier for so many people, and I'm genuinely very, very happy for them.
Yeah,
Yep.
it makes things a lot easier, so that's like a good news. But let's move on to our next story.
Yes. Abu Dhabi is ranking among students' fave cities globally. Not a surprise, to be honest. Abu Dhabi is climbing the global student map, moving 8 spots to secure 72nd place in the QS Best Student Cities 2027 ranking. It also placed 21st for student voice and 43rd for diversibility. Students love Abu Dhabi for safety, diversity, lifestyle, and overall study experience. And this is why students are choosing Abu Dhabi as a student destination more often nowadays, right? Dubai and Sharjah made a close race, taking the 79th and 80th spots, and another Abu Dhabi Emirate city is also on the list. AlHind is there at 109th spot. So I studied in Ukraine, right? I'm from Ukraine, if you guys still don't know. But I feel like studying in Abu Dhabi would be such a unique experience.
I've always wanted to study in Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
I think it's a very unique experience, and like it's quite peaceful, and like even education, I feel like everyone is just so like everyone like the education here is just good, like period dot.
Yeah. I feel student life in Abu Dhabi would be so fun because there are so many nice things to do, so many universities, so many like, any courses to pick up.
Yeah.
And generally because like we work with a few universities as Lovin Abu Dhabi, right? And we, like for shoots, we always like visit there, like, like concerts or like lectures, whatever, right? And it's just like so fun that, I honestly get like FOMO.
Yeah, literally. And
Like-
the events that they have.
Yeah, I'm like, can I be student? Like, can I
Literally.
go back in time and study in Abu Dhabi? Like, please?
No, like the events that they have, like Q4 even in uni life is just such a busy time, especially for Abu Dhabi, because
Yeah.
I know Abu Dhabi has like all these events happening where you get to dress up, where you
Yeah.
get to like, they have educational events happening, they have fun events happening, they have dress up events happening. Like, it's just so fun, and I wish I was part of it. And like the fact that AlHind and Abu Dhabi were in the rankings itself, and like four Emirates out of 7 were part of the ranking is such a big deal for UAE on its own. Like, obviously, like we wouldn't expect anything less from UAE.
Well, I think outside of like the fun part, Abu Dhabi can really give you connections because it's such an international city, and a lot of like really global things and like negotiation contracts signed here every day. So I feel like when you like as a young professional, like like trying to make like like living, to get like like career path started and so on, I feel like Abu Dhabi will set your base so nicely that you will have all the connections you need for this.
Yeah, agreed.
And moving on to the next story.
Officials reaffirm UAE-Saudi ties as relations return to their established course. So, the chairman of the UAE National Media Authority reaffirmed the strength of ties between the UAE and Saudi Arabia. He said the Emirati-Saudi relations are further strengthened by wise leadership in both countries, which proceeds with close coordination and a clear vision towards a future that brings prosperity to our people and our religion. Also, a recent photo of His Highness Prince Khalid bin Salman with His Highness Sheikh Mansour bin Zayed reflected the continued closeness between the two sides as well. Saudi Media Minister Salman al-Dosari said that the relationship is rooted in shared history and heritage. The message comes against the backdrop of long-standing cooperation, shared history, and close coordination between the UAE and Saudi Arabia. This like really excited me because like imagine like both of them just having a conversation and saying like, oh, you know what, I think like we should like put a picture of us and like tweet that, oh, we're still like close and stuff like that. Because the reason why they did this is because back in March, UAE had asked some account on X to stop something. So then they wanted to reassure people that like, oh, the relationship between UAE and Saudi is like solid, like everything's good between us, and it's like such a cute, wholesome thing.
I feel like Saudi and UAE are like two really, really powerful forces in the Middle East, and it's beautiful to see when these two powerful forces like cooperate together, like go like, you know, hand in hand in, you know, like growing together, you know, like developing the region and everything, like doing like together instead of like competing and like arguing and stuff, because like everything that happens in the world is like crazy right now, right? But UAE and Saudi is just an example of how things should be, in my opinion.
And I feel like Middle Eastern countries should stick together. So this is like just that, like prime example of what countries should be doing.
Yeah, prime example of brotherhood, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like this is to show that like we have each other's back.
Have you ever been to Saudi?
Oh yeah, multiple times.
I haven't, but I really, really, really want to.
I've gone though for religious reasons. Like I haven't been there because like to visit and stuff.
Yeah.
But I've gone there for religious reasons, and even that was such a beautiful experience on its own.
I feel like Saudi has like so much to offer, both like, you know, for like religious like travels, for tourism travels, like business travels, like everything they have, right?
One of the most beautiful places I've seen is part of Saudi. Like a lot of time when I'm scrolling on Reels or TikTok and I see a clip and I'm like, oh, that's so beautiful, I would love to visit, and then I check location, it's like Saudi, and I'm like, damn.
Okay, you know where I want to visit? Al-Ula.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, it's such a vibe. I've seen so many pictures,
Yeah.
you know, everywhere, and I feel like, you know, especially like for like fitness yoga girls, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm not that. But it's just like the vibe for me, you know. Like that would be so fun.
Yeah, like what do you mean there's a giant mirror in the middle of nowhere?
Yeah.
Like that's such a vibe. Like I'm here taking picture and you're telling me my back is being reflected. Like I can take a mirror selfie in Saudi in middle of nowhere. Like that's so beautiful.
Yeah.
But
well, inshallah, we will plan our Saudi trip one day together. You guys, you can obviously join us.
We'll let you know the details.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. This was the last story for today. And just a reminder, you can catch the Lovin Dubai show every weekday at 8:30 a.m. And you can also listen to all Lovin podcasts on Podio or watch them on YouTube. Thank you so much for joining us. Bye.
Bye.